was the Eastern Bloc in comparing to the Western countries at that time? As a child, you just exploring those countries.
Yeah, and I made it obviously from Checkpoint Charlie into Eastern Germany. At the time, the countries, Poland, Yugoslavia, Hungary, um, and the vast array of difference there. Hungary, for example, had immense safety. You could walk around as a child in Budapest and have very little fear of coming into trouble compared to perhaps Yugoslavia or Poland. But and I'm not singling those countries out; they're also wonderful and were, but uniquely, the people that weren't wearing uniforms perhaps, but were on the corners watching things were perhaps not as noticeable in places like Budapest as they might have been in other places where they were holding guns. But just very different coming from a country like Australia, where safety and those things were never a concern. But also the ability to buy, go to a shop in Australia and buy any groceries and food you want, and any clothing and items that may have been bare in a shop in Poland or Yugoslavia at that time. And 1981 was long before the wall came down, and those Eastern Bloc countries were given better rights, perhaps, than they would have had at that time.